So it was a longer journey than we were expecting, but Vince and I are finally in Cancun for our 9th anniversary. Earlier today, Hurricane Grace made landfall just south of here in Tulum. When we arrived at the airport, it was really downpouring, but the rain has kind of cleared up, so we're hoping for nicer weather tomorrow. And now we're just headed to our hotel in Puerto Morelos. Well, we just checked into the Casa del Puerto, which is our hotel, and it does not have electricity right now because of the storm. It's actually quite nice. I honestly wasn't expecting this because of the price. And we have a pretty massive balcony here, overlooking the raging, stormy ocean. Our balcony is a puddle. Well, the weather's a lot nicer today, although it's still really windy, so we don't know if our dives are gonna happen. But yeah, I guess at 9 o'clock we're gonna find out about that. And then if that doesn't happen, I guess we're gonna head down to Tulum today. We got room service this morning. The harbor master said no at 9 a.m. to going out and diving. So now we're waiting again, and they're gonna check again at 11. And if it's not okay by then, we are gonna go to Tulum. And until then, we've got a balcony and a hammock and some chairs. For the day were officially canceled, so we are on our way to Tulum, which means hopefully the next time I turn on my camera we're actually going to be doing something. You can see a lot of damage from Hurricane Grace as we were approaching the Tulum ruins.
For your information, this site is closed.
This has not been our day. The Tulum ruins are closed. They'll be open tomorrow, and honestly, we're supposed to go to them on Sunday, but we've had to rearrange our dives and everything. So it looks like we are not going to get to see the Tulum ruins, but we're gonna regroup, try to figure out a different plan. We'll see what happens. Vince and I came to this beach 9 years ago on our honeymoon. one of the coolest things that we've ever done, ever. We went diving in cenote Chacmol this morning. I didn't know I was gonna like it as much as I did. It was so cool. The sunlight was piercing down through the water in these beams of glorious heavenly light. And then the second dive we did, we came up in an air pocket where there were tree roots coming down through the ceiling. Better than yesterday, Vince?
I think a little bit.
Yeah. Tulum was still closed today, so now we're at Koba instead. We just barely made it in time, and we rented bicycles to get out to the ruins. Do you feel like you're making an archaeological discovery?
Surely wearing the right hat for that.
We've both got our archaeologist hats on today because we don't want skin cancer. We also don't want to look cool. Arrived at the main attraction here at Koba, and it is the pyramid. The cool thing about this place compared to Chichen Itza is actually that it hasn't been refinished and fixed up. Kind of neat to see the jungle growing out of this ancient pyramid. We're ready to see some whale sharks. We just got back from our whale shark tour, and I'm not kidding when I say it was the worst boat ride of my entire life. We were out on the ocean for so long, and the waves were so big and choppy. The boat was just bouncing up and down. It would jar your spine every time. For the first time in my life, I actually threw up from seasickness. 3 or 4 times, I honestly don't remember. It's all kind of a blur. The whale sharks themselves were amazing, and I was lucky to actually be able to get in and see them because one person from our boat was too sick to do it. There were 10 people on the boat with us, and 7 of us threw up. You would look out at other boats, and you would see people hanging over the side throwing up. It was ridiculous. I barely even filmed anything. because I was just hurling.